Hello, everybody, and welcome to this episode of Political Progress, a series where we invite different municipal, provincial, and federal politicians to come answer our questions. Today's returning guest is Geneviève Lajoie, the mayoress of Casselman. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing good, thank you. To start today's interview, you recently went to the opening of a new fitness center in Casselman.
Yes.
Do you think there's a need for that in the community?
Absolutely. I've been having recurring emails asking when a new gym would open up, and so Ashley's answered all those questions for me. It was very exciting. My family's signed up, and I have to go sign up too. So the plan is that all four of us are going to go exercise.
That's great, yeah.
5 a.m, 3 times a week.
Oh, wow, 5 a.m. That's the real dedication right there.
We'll see if I actually follow through on this.
Yeah, that's the hardest part usually, is following through, yeah.
Yeah, but no, it's a wonderful asset to our community, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And while we're on the topic of businesses, a key part of continuing to develop a community is to have more businesses come and settle. Are you doing anything to try to entice more companies to come settle in Casselman?
Yeah, our economic developer is working on different projects right now. Right now, the biggest thing is working on the sentier, the bird's eye view path in Casselman, where we're going to construct a large walking path along the water in the dam. So that's going to be a beautiful attraction to people, which will also help bring in businesses as well. So, yeah.
And what part of Casselman is that located in?
It's close to where the High Falls Park is, and where the dam is. I guess it's closest to the town, and then you just turn onto Brisson Street, and there's a service road that the municipality uses, and it used to be an actual road for Casselman, so we're going to construct that into a large walking path and over the years extend it.
Nice, that's really fun.
It is, it's going to be beautiful. We've already constructed the parking lot and the fencing around it, so yeah.
Wow. And the park's master plan is supposed to be published in 2024, but now 2024 is coming closer to an end there. And do you think it'll be published by December at least?
It's been published. We adopted it. Maybe it's because
it's not on the website or anything like that.
It's not, eh?
No, and it hasn't been announced.
Okay. Well, maybe we should make a formal announcement. But we did adopt it at the last council meeting, and it's official now. And we've hired a new recreation director. So she's going through her training right now, and then once she's gotten the handle of everything, she'll create a wonderful operational plan for it.
Yeah, well, that's great.
Yeah.
Could you tell us a little bit what's in that plan?
Basically, just how we're going to use all the green spaces in Casselman. I know two for sure are the community garden. That was definitely mentioned in there, and that's something we've actually started taking initiatives on. And then there's the skateboard park. So I'm happy because of that youth resident who came in. It actually worked, and his idea was put on the master plan. And so I'm definitely going to help try to prioritize that as well, and some people in development areas are asking for specific kind of spaces. So I'd like to start working with those individuals and see, well, what do you want out of this plan, and just continue the conversations.
Well, it's great that his idea really came to plan with the skate parks. That's going to encourage, other community members to come forward with their ideas.
Yes, I hope so. I really hope so. And I think this initiative that I've initiated is the Voices of Casselman. I don't know if you heard of it or saw it, but I've created a series of conversations and discussions with the community. So every month I'll be meeting once a week, once every other week, with the community under different topics. So one topic will be people with low income. They concern me because yes, we could have all the services, but there's still those needs and there's those gaps in our community, and I want to know what they are and how we could help support those people. And I know a lot of it is regarding transportation because it's hard to access services like that. So I think the more voices I have, the more pull I'm going to have to be able to help implement those services. And LGBTQ and just any kind of men, women, any group that you could think of. I've put out a schedule so that I think it'll help create like a more two-way kind of dimension
yeah.
in our municipality where there's constant feedback that I'm receiving from the community.
That's
so
great.
I know where to go.
Yeah, well, that'll be great for development and community support too on your end.
Yeah, definitely. And then in terms of economic development, I'm going to have business owners come as well. I really want to hear from business owners and know, you know, how can I help more, and hopefully even start some sort of committee with them. And
that'd be great.
Yeah.
I think that'll really bring the community together to have everybody be able to speak their voices and feel heard.
Definitely. And then, you know, we could even continue those conversations. If there's one group in particular who wants to continue the conversation, then so be it. And, you know, that's where we start initiatives and community engagement. And with the community engagement committee that we have, you know, they might even want to start their own initiative within the community with their kind of group, and I'll be there to help facilitate that. So it's very exciting.
And will the meetings you're talking about only be in person, or will there be a virtual way for people that can't get there physically?
Well, I learned from my last discussion, because it was only in person, so this time there will be a virtual component, and people are just going to have to bear with me in the beginning because I'm technologically challenged, and but we'll try. I mean, it'll be the first time, and you'll only learn through doing it. So but definitely there will be a virtual component.
That's good. What's one thing you wish you saw more in your community?
Engagement. Yeah, I wish more people came to council meetings to see how council functions, to see how they could have their voices heard. That would make me very happy.
Will you be trying to develop ways to encourage people to come more to the council meetings?
Yeah, well, I'm hoping these community groups, the Voices of Casselman, will help facilitate that, because at those meetings, I'll be able to explain how civics works, how the municipal government works.
Yeah.
You know, that's going to be part of the discussion, how they could get more involved, how their voices could be heard, how they could get more support and services within our municipality, and how council plays with that, and how they could advocate to their council members. Because our role isn't just to have meetings based on staff reports. Our role is to engage in the community, truly learn what the people want, and bring it to the table, and then ask staff to help us develop those ideas. So I'm hoping that through those discussions, there will be more of an interest in coming out to council meetings, because I think when people start realizing, hey, wow, this actually works, then people are actually going to be more engaged in the process. And I think also there's a lot of, it's challenging because our council meetings are predominantly in French. And I know there's a large English population that come to the meetings and they don't understand the writing, they don't understand the language.
That's true,
and so that's why I try to speak more English. Well, I'm primarily more Anglophone, so I'm more comfortable speaking English, and so by me speaking English, council speaking French, right now I think it brings a nice balance. Yeah,
well, that's good to hear. Yeah. And at the last time we spoke, you had just came back from the AMO conference, and you said you thought it went well. Do you have any more updates on that situation?
Nope. Not yet.
No, not yet?
I did follow up with Stérazin's office, and so far there's been no information coming from there either. The plan this week is to possibly speak to the CAO and see how else we could try to engage and ensure that a meeting's scheduled, hopefully before the end of this month, because time's ticking. So
yeah, well, that's great. You know, that's all the questions I have for you today. Thank you so much for being here.
No problem.
And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow our social medias for more local news.